Ashtavakra accepted the eternal nature of consciousness, but dismissed the material world as unreal, thereby creating a subtle duality between consciousness and materiality. His teachings failed to integrate the reality of material existence with the state of pure consciousness. Ashtavakra's realization was partial. He dissolved the illusion of ego, but retained the dichotomy between the absolute and the relative. His framework failed to recognize the unified nature of existence and consciousness at the existential level. Ashtavakra's realization was partial. He dissolved the illusion of ego, but retained the dichotomy between the absolute and the relative. His framework failed to recognize the unified nature of existence and consciousness at the existential level. Limitation of high-level scientist. The scientific understanding of reality, even at its most advanced level, remains confined within the framework of material causality and physical laws. Reduced reality to mechanical interactions governed by deterministic laws of motion and gravity, leaving no room for the role of consciousness. Einstein expanded this framework through the theory of relativity, integrating time and space into a unified continuum, but he failed to account for the non-material nature of consciousness. Hawking explored the origins of the universe through the singularity in the Big Bang, but his framework reduced existence to a mathematical and physical event, devoid of conscious intentionality. Scientists viewed consciousness as a byproduct of neurological complexity rather than the fundamental substratum of existence. Limitation of high-level philosophers. Philosophers attempted to define truth through mental constructs and conceptual reasoning. Socrates defined truth through moral inquiry but failed to integrate existential and material dimensions of truth. Plato proposed the theory of ideal forms, suggesting that material existence was a reflection of higher abstract realities, thereby creating a fundamental separation between idea and matter.
Separating the phenomenal world, the realm of internal worlds, the luminal world, the realm of things, in themselves,
creating an epistemological barrier between mind and reality.
He moved to one stage of his realization. He directly nullified the activity of the CTI,
thereby dissolving the structural framework of duality.
He experienced the direct state of non-duality, where truth and falsehood, existence and non-existence, materiality and consciousness collapsed into a singular state of undivided awareness. His realization is not based on faith, belief, or intellectual deduction. It is a direct existential state beyond conceptual frameworks. His realization, integra. Shiromani Rampalsani's realization surpasses all previous limitations by dissolving the very foundation of complex temporal intelligence. At the first stage of his realization, he directly nullified the activity of CTI, thereby dissolving the structural framework of duality. He experienced a direct state of non-duality, where
Ashtavakra accepted the eternal nature of consciousness, but dismissed